a driver's license to drive a car. This is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
I already told you my name. It's Officer Banks. I didn't.
And what is your badge number?
It's Officer Banks.
Are you failing to
Are you failing to give me your driver's
I
license?
don't have to give you a driver's license to drive a car. This is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
What?
Okay.
I have all the laws.
Okay. So you're not going to give me a driver's license?
I'm not going to give you a driver's license. I don't have to give you a driver's license.
Okay.
I'm traveling. I don't have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Okay.
I think
In
she,
what
she,
state is
she
that?
believes she's on a
Any
plane.
state. It's common law, natural law,
Okay.
constitutional law.
Okay. I do?
Yes.
Okay. So
I am
what law?
requesting your supervisor.
So just like I'm requesting your driver's license.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Okay. Sir Turner, A, she won't identify. She won't produce a driver's license.
Are you the
She's doing
supervisor?
58.
Yes.
Okay, I
And
do not have
let-
to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Let my officer speak first, then I'll speak to you.
Her vehicle stopped for speeding. 54 and 35 coming off the bridge. She
What's
asked me where
going
the
on?
speed limit was, saying that. It's before she got off the bridge. She actually did a U-turn. We were in the 35 zone. We pull over here. I introduced myself. I said, any reason why we're driving this fast? And I said, you got your license. She immediately goes into, I don't need a license to drive the vehicle. And then she said, I am traveling.
So, you do need a license to drive, and you do have to identify yourself to these officers.
Here we go. White privilege, white privilege. I won't say so yet. Not because she said what she said, but because she didn't get snatched out the car like Tyreek Hill.
Okay, I see your point. I see where you're going. All right, before we go there, right? Let's
Mhm.
let's get to it.
Okay.
Do you need a driver license to drive?
Obviously not. I'm
I'm
traveling.
not driving. I'm traveling.
Only commercial people need license.
But she's not in a commercial vehicle.
Hey, well,
Do
we
you need
gotta
a
bring up-
CDL to
why-
drive?
listen,
So, all right.
Why are we bringing up old shit?
Don't you need a
No.
CDL to drive a commercial truck?
I think so.
So I think she did to some level.
Right.
I'm
She
playing,
said
right?
you only need a license if you're driving a commercial vehicle. So because she's driving a car, that doesn't make it. Yeah, that's what she basically said.
Okay.
But I'm going by what I heard.
Okay.
Right. And what I heard was the first cop was black. And the second cop came up and goes, "Oh, bro, you need a license." Because he was talking to her different. That's what I heard. I don't know what they look like, but I'm just speculating. Y'all could kill me down in the chat if y'all want to, but I'm just going by what I heard. And it seemed like the second guy that came up was white, and he was explaining himself. No, ma'am, you do need a license to operate a vehicle, especially in County or whatever the county that was. That's what it sounded like to me.
Nah, I think two of them were white.
All right. I mean, I
I
could
think-
be stretching, but I'm just saying that's what I heard, because you can, when you heard the way she spoke to the first guy and he was trying to, and then he called a supervisor or whoever, somebody else came and go, "No, ma'am, you do need a license to operate a vehicle." Now, it's funny that she's just still sitting in the car and they ain't dragging her out and got a knee in her back, but it is what it is, man. Everybody ain't built the same. So act like
All
it.
right. But what I was gonna say was
All right, let me hear it.
she sounded really confident, like she understood the law.
Yes.
So
That
what's
is
the purpose of getting a drive. What's the purpose of going to driving school and getting your license? What's the purpose of license?
well,
You-
they all
I-
look at it differently, because she said it's unconstitutional. You don't need a driver's license to operate a vehicle. That's kind of what she was stating to them.
Yeah, she
Now,
doesn't know the law. She doesn't know the law.
did she ever have a driver's license, or they just were suspended? We don't even know. This is the second video we reacted to where, remember the other one where the woman left and the cops never even seen her driver's license and she drove away.
But that was an accident. That was an accident.
Right, but
So-
still, she drove, and it's even worse. She got in an accident and still didn't produce the driver's license and drove off, and the cops did nothing. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what is that? Like different for different, like different people got different, come on. Be even down the middle. We all live in the same place. We all love each other. If he get a knee in the back, she should get a knee in the back. You know what I
Well,
mean? Videos like this trigger me, man, because like I said, you could tell it's not the same for everyone. And
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 that's the so I understand, right? Because
and the
that's
fact,
what I was trying to mention in some videos. Is like when I base my life experience off of me, we're only seeing it through our lens. When we look at this, we want to see it on like everybody on a wide spectrum. And guess what? People don't see us on wide spectrum. They see you for you. You know what I'm saying? So this one, I'm gonna base it on her, and I'm gonna say keep it 100 to her, and I'm say she doesn't know the law and she's stretching. You know what I'm saying? That's a far stretch.
so
Far stretch.
she looked like a pretty grown woman. It wasn't like she was a kid, a child. How did she get the car? Who'd you buy it from? Did you go to the dealership? I mean, you got to produce license at some point.
To get
I,
purchase a car.
Now, here's the thing: the fact that you said she don't know the law, the way she talked to him about her constitutional right, it seemed like she understood what her motives were pretty well. Like she didn't just go, oh, no. She came out and she goes, no, this is this and that is that. That's unconstitutional. You can't make me produce a driver's license. You can't make me do that. This is against the law. And she's saying
Yeah.
this to a police officer. You know what I'm saying? Two of them. So this one is now.
Triggering. This one triggered you. It triggered you. That's all right.
Was
So
she? You know what happened after that? Did she like get off? Did they give her a ticket? Did she?
nah, not too sure. That's
So
where
here's another thing. She don't want to produce her license, right? Did they run the plates?
well, that's how they pulled her over. They pulled her
No,
over
that
for speeding.
no. They pulled Tyreek over. They didn't run his plates, license and registration.
Where you going with this one?
Dragged him out of the car. Well, if you run the plates, at least you'll have an idea who the person is. Hey, are
No,
you
Tyreek was slightly different though.
right?
Tyreek
Right,
was
but I'm
slightly
talking about
different.
this lady here,
No,
right?
with Tyreek, what Tyreek did was he put up the window. Her window remained down.
Right, but he put up the window after he gave his
Yes,
driver's license.
yes.
This woman is telling him, I'm not doing it because it's against the law. She's telling that to a police officer who's put there to enforce the law. So who's wrong? The one that gives his license and put the window up, he gets snatched out, and she's telling the cops, "You ain't getting nothing," and she's just sitting in the car comfortable. Like that's what I'm getting at. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Like if they run the plates as they pull her over, they could say, "Oh, that's Misha Trash's car. Are you Miss Misha Trash?" No, I'm not. I don't have to answer. You know what I mean? That's a whole different conversation, man. So you're not gonna tell us who you are? Like, dudes, I know I've gotten pulled over before, and they be like, "Oh, you Mr. Glasgow? You the owner of this car?" And who's it? And they know who the car is because they run their damn registration.
True,
Why is
exactly.
this car registered to Brenda Phillip? That's my mom. Did she give you? You know what I'm saying? And it's like when I look at stuff like this, and it's like, yo, it's not the same for everybody. They treat us different, all of us.
All right.
And I'm just going by what I see. I mean, I try to
I get
treat
you. I get you.
everybody
I
the
get you.
same, but
Yeah,
these things
I
don't.
got the same life experience, but
Yeah, but I'm just telling people out there how it is. I love everybody. I get along with everybody, but everything ain't fair for everybody. No matter how much you think or want to make it seem that way, that ain't how it is out here.
cool,
Know what I
cool.
mean?
So we're gonna wrap this one here. So for the next video, it should be to subscribe. Be here, Pete. Yours is up top.